Tana, how does the respirator feel?
It feels good.
It feels comfortable, and it's sitting on your face so you're not getting leakage around the outside. Is that correct?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, let's start the fit testing. Here is the hood. I'm going to have you put that on, and I'm going to have you turn that way a little bit. And this time, we're going to do the same type of thing where I'm going to be puffing aerosol in. I'm going to be using a stronger solution, but it's the same one that you tasted before. It's the saccharin solution. You had tested at 10 puffs for the sensitivity test. So I'll be doing 10 puffs to start with, and then every 30 seconds I'll be doing an additional 5 puffs, and that'll keep the concentration of the solution. And this solution is not the sensitivity solution. This is a higher concentrate. But that same kind of saccharin flavor that you tasted with the sensitivity solution is what you're going to be tasting. Okay? I have a cheat sheet up here for me. I had written right on the fit testing hood. We'll do normal breathing first, which is just normal breathing. Then you'll do deep breathing. And then turning your head from side to side. Then turning your head up and down. And then talking the rainbow passage, and I'll read that and you'll repeat it. And then bending and stretching. And then normal breathing at the end, okay? And then right at the very end, I'm going to have you reach up and crack that seal and make sure that that saccharin solution is enough for you to taste without the respirator.
Okay.
That's a quality control at the end. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, we'll start with, I made sure that this concentrated solution is working. Sometimes the saccharin solution crystallizes. So here we'll start with 10 puffs. Okay, and I'm timing it. For the purposes of this video, we're not going to go the whole 60 seconds, but normally you would do it every 60 seconds. The other thing that you do is every 30 seconds you puff half the amount of puffs. And that, like I say, keeps the concentration up.
Okay.
So we'll say that we're done with that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want you to deep breathe. Are you tasting anything? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, that 60 seconds we'll say is up. I'm going to hit this another 5 times. Okay, so turn your head from side to side and turn it all the way around. Sometimes we have people, when they turn their head from side to side, they'll turn their whole torso, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure the person you're testing turns their head, because that's going to stretch the straps. Okay, so let's say that we are done with that. I'm going to do another 5. Again, every 30 seconds you add 5. Now move your head up and down. Up and down. And again, all of these steps will mimic what you would be doing perhaps when you're applying pesticides and wearing a respirator. We want to make sure that respirator fits no matter what you're doing.
So if I would taste something, what should I do?
So the question is, that Tana has, is what should she do if she tastes it? If she tastes it, the respirator fit test fails. And that does not mean that Tana fails. It means the respirator is not fitting correctly. And every once in a while we have somebody who does not have the right size respirator. We want to make sure that you get the right size respirator. occasionally, it might take a couple of different times.
Could
Okay?
it be that I didn't put it on tight enough?
Could it be that it did not get put on tight enough? That's a possibility. Another possibility is that if it's pulled too tight, you actually get gaps in it. And the respirators come in different sizes.
Okay.
So you're wearing a large. This style comes in small and medium. Okay? So we took a little too much time here, but we're going to do the rainbow passage. And this is written in the instructions. And it is actually written in law that you can use the rainbow passage for this.
Okay.
When the sunlight strikes rainbows in the air,
When the sunlight strikes rainbows in the air,
they act like a prism and form a rainbow.
they act like a prism and form a rainbow.
The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors.
The rainbow is a division into white light and many colors.
These take the shape of a long, round arch with its path high above,
These take the shape of a round, long arch with a path above,
and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
There, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold is at one end.
There, according to legend, a pot of gold is at one end.
People look, but no one ever finds it.
People look, but no one ever finds it.
When a man looks for something beyond their reach,
When a man looks for something beyond their reach,
his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 5 more. Do you taste anything yet? Okay. Okay, so I want you to bend down and reach up. And yes, you're doing a great job. You need to hold that so that it doesn't. Okay.
Tell me when.
Okay, we'll say that's 60 seconds, and I've puffed in another 5. Okay, and then at the end, I just call this a cool down, normal breathing, okay? And if I'm not going to use this for a while, I like closing up this. But before I do that, I'm going to do another 5. Okay, I want you to reach up with your other hand, Hannah, and just break that seal and see if you can taste the saccharin.
Respirator?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tana says, oh yeah. So I like doing that at the very end. It confirms to me and it confirms to you that, yes, the respirator was keeping out that aerosol. Do you have any other questions?
Do I need to do anything now that the test is over? Do I need to clean or anything like that, or?
Yes, you always want to clean. For this test, you can just use alcohol wipes that are made for cleaning this. But if you are using this for pesticides, we want you to wash it out completely. And we want you to take off these cartridges. You can wipe out the outside of the cartridges with a moist cloth, but the whole respirator you can put in soapy water.
Okay.
So don't do this in your kitchen because you have pesticides on it. If you have a sink out in the barn, you want to do it there. Make sure it gets cleaned off, have it air dry. Make sure it's completely dry, and then you can put it in a plastic bag. Store these separately in another plastic bag. Make sure these are dry. We don't want mold growing inside the respirator or the cartridges or filters.
Okay, thank you.
And this is the respirator that you were fit tested and you pass the fit test. So this is the Respirator brand and style that you're going to use going forward.
Okay.